Hello, I'm Boily Ben and welcome to today's video. And today we're back out on the bank at long last. I've had a bit of a sort of enforced and sort of semi not enforced break, if that makes sense. I apologise in advance for not having a video out last week. I try and get ahead of myself with filming, which I did do because I knew I was going on holiday. I've been away to sunny Spain, to Benidorm for the fiesta. Went in fancy dress. Here's me dressed up as a devil riding an ostrich. And yeah, I'm back from there. But before I went, the last day I had to film, had to take my car into the garage because a fox had very kindly eaten through my ABS cable going to one of my wheels on my car. Apparently, who knew this was a thing? Apparently foxes now like eating cars. So where cars have to now be recyclable, a lot of the components and things are made from basically food waste and stuff, which foxes find quite tasty. So the good old fox decided to eat through my car, so that had to go into the garage. Been away on holiday, so cut a long story short, didn't manage to get a video film for last week. Then got back off holiday and oh my god, what a shock when I landed. It was like, I think felt like -6. It may have even been -6, I don't know. It was absolutely flipping freezing. Got home to the house freezing. It could have gone the next day, but there was no way. It was just absolutely horrible, wasn't it? Anyway, it's gone a little bit more mild now, not a lot, but it's quite a nice day at the moment, fingers crossed. Just got here for daylight. It is now, it's probably getting on for 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's 10 to 8. Obviously gets light at about 7:30 now, dark at about 4ish. So yeah, let's get into it. We're going to be using Ronnie rigs and pop-ups. So something that I don't really use pop-ups at all. Never had a great deal of success on pop-ups, not had a lot of confidence in them. So I thought I'd try and change that today. And also, I've given the Ronnie rig a go in the past and yeah, not had a lot of success on it. So let's give it another go. Maybe it'll be a blank, who knows. But I'm on the lake. By the way, apologies for the background noise. You might know where I am already. I'm on Club Lake, where I fished a couple of weeks ago on a recent episode. I can't remember which one it was. I have to look back. I'll put it in the comments here, maybe, if I can be bothered. Where there is a very nice leather carp in here, and there's also a koi carp in here as well. And I've caught the leather before out of here, but not the koi, so it'd be nice if we could have either of those two. The guy put a picture of the leather carp on the Facebook group on the club page a couple of weeks ago, and it looks like it's got a bit bigger from when I last caught it. So let's see. Obviously with the temperatures dropping, I'm not expecting... Oh, there's a fish topping just in front of me, and there's a bit of fizzing out in front of me as well, so that's a good sign. But I'm not expecting it to be too prolific now. The temperatures have dropped a bit, but you never know. Let's give it a whirl. Right, let's get these Ronnie rigs tied up, get the pop-ups on and get into it. And also, as always, please hit the like button, really helps the video. If you're new here, hit the subscribe. That's all of the sales pitch, that's all I ask from you. Let's get into it. Here's the components for the Ronnie rigs that we're going to be using today. So I've been lazy and bought some already done ones from Korda. Korda obviously call a Ronnie rig a spinner rig. I don't know why they don't just call it a Ronnie rig, I don't know, because everyone else seems to call it that, but there you go. So basically they are all ready to go, size 6 barbless. And then on this lake now, I've got the ESP Ronnie booms, which you can buy already tied. So all you do is just slide this, as you can see on the camera, slide the bead back, which is the basically a weight, tungsten weight. Just slide that back. It's got a hook on it, which you just hook through the eye of the swivel, slide the collar back, and it's on there, and there's no need for putty either. So in theory, I've basically bought ready tied rigs, so I could just stick this on, hook straight on, and I'd be away ready to fish. But they do have a ban of braid on this lake, So unfortunately I can't use the pre-tied ESP Ronnie booms. So I have bought a packet of just the ESP Ronnie tungsten clips. As you can see, there's the hook that I was talking about. So I'm going to tie up my own booms using fluorocarbon. So this is £15 fluorocarbon. So yeah, so I'll tie it up basically exactly the same as that, just instead of with the braid it'll be with fluorocarbon, and then stick the hook on, and yeah, Bob's your uncle, funny's your aunt. So very simple, all you do is put on your tungsten sinker, then tie the clip onto here. God, my eyesight is so bad, I really need to wear glasses. So I'm going to tie this on off camera because I'm struggling with my eyesight. Basically I'm going to tie the clip on, tie a loop in the other end, anti-tangle sleeve, and that's it for the boom. So there we have it, two tied onto fluorocarbon. Quite thick, this fluorocarbon. Well, it's supposed to be, isn't it? £15. Oh, hello Mr. Robin, you're early. Anyway, £15 fluorocarbon ESP. I know a lot of them you see doing the Ronnie rigs, if they're using thicker than that, they actually crimp it, and I can see why. If especially, well, actually it wouldn't work if you're crimping this, because the problem is doing the knot with the tungsten sinker. By the way, this tungsten sinker I think is probably a Texas weight. Certainly looks like that, that you'd use for lure fishing, which interestingly I'm going to be doing a bit of that possibly this week as well. But yeah, it does look like a Texas weight. So I did a 5-turn grinner knot to tie that on there, but even so it's still a largish sort of knot to pull over there. So yeah, it wouldn't work crimping it, but yeah, that does the job. Right, let's get the hooks out of the packet and have a look at those. Oh, here we go. It's very nice, very sharp hooks. Which they should be $4.99 for 3 hooks. But they're ready to go. I thought I'd get them done just as I've got the swivels and everything. I will then obviously just stick my own hooks on as and when required. So they reckon that with a Ronnie rig it's good to use a bigger hook. So these are size 6. Apparently it helps the mechanics, but I will test that theory. I've got some size 8 hooks as well. Yeah, what hooks are they? They look like yeah, they're sort of like a curved shank hook, but I think wide gape's also a good pattern for the Ronnie. Yeah, so let's get these out of the packet. It's just a case of trying not to stab yourself. That's not with my rig, so it'll just be that slide collar back. Put your hook on there, like so. Slide your collar over. Obviously no need for putty or anything, because now ESP do 2 sizes of the beads, and I wished I'd bought the small ones because these feel pretty heavy. Certainly I'm only going to be using 12mm pop-ups, and that would definitely hold it down, but I don't suppose it'll be a problem being slightly over rather than under. So yeah, that's it, ready to roll. So now I'll stick the bait on. Got 2 different colours of 12mm pop-ups. So I've got the CC Moore Northern Specials in pink, which smell very fruity. You actually get a little packet of hook bait booster to put on those, so I put that on there the other week, they're soaked in. And also Westy's Pineapple and Butrick. I think there's also, that ain't a Westy one, I don't think that's a mainline one that I've got mixed in with that. But yeah, they're very nice. So both sweet flavours, so good for the cold weather. So Let's put a pink one on first. Pink to make the girls wink. You get many in a box, do you? Crikey. Gonna put it on with bait floss. This is AliExpress bait floss. I have cooked into one on a Ronnie rig before, but it came off with a pop-up on. But apart from that, I've never caught a fish on a pop-up. So hopefully we can change that today. I'm actually quite excited. I don't know why. It's quite cool, all these components. I know people hate the Ronnie rig, don't they? So it's like scaffolding, too many components or whatever. But it's quite cool, the old bright pop-ups Ronnie rig. It's all, I think it's designed to catch the fisherman rather than the fish, but here we go. It's all quite easy, it's all plug and play, isn't that really? Not a lot of tying involved. Right, so let's slide that onto there, just over the eye of the swivel. Just a touch more. Just so that just into the bait. Trim that off. Blob it down. I love old videos, they always say, now be careful at this point because this is a lighter. I mean, honestly. So be careful at this point because this is a lighter and this could burn your fingers, which it probably will. There you go. And the burnt bit on there. So there we have our rig ready to rock and roll. So that's going to sit on the deck. Obviously the pop-up just keeps the hook up. Probably should try it in a pot of water actually, which I will do. And that will sit like that, ready to spin. Obviously it's completely 360 spinning, can go any direction it wants. Ready to hook us a fish. I think that does look good. I'll be surprised if it doesn't catch us a fish. I'm tempted to put a... I don't know actually, I was half tempted to put a PVA bag on there as well, but I don't know if it's going to need it or not. I mean, I could do, but we could just try it like that. We'll just try it like that, no PVA bag. Just fire out a few pellets around it. You're not allowed boilies on here either. You're allowed boilies as hook bait but not as feed, so I'm going to be firing out 11mm pellet around it. Yeah, let's give it a go. Just tested it in the water, sits absolutely lovely. Lead clip arrangement, and I'm using a bit of tungsten tubing, that's the ESP one, and running inline lead clip, which you can get from AliExpress, which I really like. And I'll use 2.5 ounce lead on there, which I'll keep the lead as well. I'm not dropping the lead on here, no need to. Goes on there like so. Anti-tangle sleeve onto there. Get myself a lead, stick that on the clip, and that is ready to go. I've got some of this smart liquid that you dip your hook bait in, which I've used before and it makes a hell of a mess. I'm not really sure I'm that keen on it. I'm not sure I'll bother buying it again. But I thought I'd just dip the hook bait in it just before I cast it out, just as a bit of extra something. It is a bit of a thing. I don't really, I reckon that just washes off straight away as soon as it hits the water anyway, but I suppose it takes a bit of a cloud down with it. There we go. You can see that. Beautiful. So lots of sweet flavours going on under that. It's on there, lead's on there. One last check, make sure that's down, which it is. Right, come on baby, catch us a fish. Well, it's very nice to be wetting a line again after about 3 weeks nearly. The longest I haven't been fishing for flipping ages. Getting withdrawal symptoms. Just had to keep myself occupied watching fishing videos and stuff. Let me know, by the way, your favourite fishing YouTubers. Oh no, I'm just letting this swing like this. Let's get this out. Come on, boy, Ben, concentrate. Stop thinking of YouTube. Here we go. Right, that fizzing has stopped, unfortunately. Probably should have got these rods out sooner, rather than waffling, taking time. Right, well, I was just trying to remember where that fizzing was. It was just out in front of us, I think. Okay, that didn't actually feel that deep there, but that was pretty much where the fizzing was. And I've put a few pellets around there, so hopefully there's some fish there. Next one ready to roll with the pineapple pop-up. Dipping the old smart liquid again. Right, let's get this one out too. So as I say, just got some 11mm pellets here. So I'm going to put a couple of pouches full of these out to try and get some attraction going again. Let's see if we can get them interested. I've said before on this lake it can be moody. It can be very tricky on here. So I'm fishing this corner again, where the out of bounds bit is. And that goes right the way round there, and round the corner around there. It's not a huge lake, but big enough for the fish to move off you and go to a completely different part of it. But they do seem to like this end, and this is certainly where I've seen signs of them this morning, even though it's now gone dead. Anyway, time for a coffee. Oh, the old finger gloves are going on for the first time this year. Normally, like, the autumn's been mild, hasn't it? It's been mild so far, but that cold snap really caught me unaware. I've just got my scarf as well. I'm going to stick that on too. Coffee. No, I'm loving these boots. Once again, thanks to Mario for sending me these. These are Ski Tech. Very nice pair of boots. Highly recommend these. You can get these on Angling Direct. Just look up Ski Tech boots. So I think you can get them direct from Ski Tech website as well. They're not cheap, but my god, they do keep your feet warm. So while I'm on here, I'm looking for well, Christmas presents for myself. Hello, Mr. Robin, he's back again. We'll get you some food in a minute. Yeah, Christmas presents for myself. I'm after a nice pair of salopettes. Looking at the Fortis, is it Fortress? Same, the people who make the glasses. Apparently their Tundra ones are supposed to be the business. Or Korda makes some as well. Well, all the big brands make them. Then, if any recommendations for which ones to get, also maybe a winter suit, maybe a coat. I don't know. I've got this coat, which is just a cheap one from Mountain Warehouse, which is pretty good. Oh, still got this cough. Yeah, let me know what you recommend. Oh no. Well, I've sat here for ages. Just had one. And it came off. I really was giving up hope there. It's bloody come off. Shit. Damn. Well, we had one, guys, but it came off. I was just about thinking to move lakes, because I've been sat here for so long. It's getting towards lunchtime. Nothing. I'll tell you what, we'll put it back out again. This was the one I just recast, actually, about 20 minutes ago, so we'll recast them both. Have a freshen up, see if we can, but that wasn't good, was it? Hooked one and it bloody came off. So much for hook holds so far on the Ronnie rig. Like I say, I've only ever hooked one before on a Ronnie rig before and it came off too. I'm going to hook a little mesh bag on the other one, because why not? What's going on with this? So, hit the deck. Right, come on, give us some fish. Then let us actually land one. Well, I'm just sitting here thinking about what to do. Probably should change lakes really, but I'm thinking stick it out on here because there are some nice fish in here, and if I hook one I'll be happy, and get one in I'll be delighted, especially if it's the leather or the koi. So I'm going to stay on here today. If it's a blank, which it could be, I'm going to come back tomorrow and fish the other lake, which I nearly always catch on. It's very, very, very rare a blank on there. So we will know whether the Ronnie with the pop-up is any good, because we'll fish it on that one. But also I'm thinking of maybe putting one on a wafter. Let me know in the comments, do you want to see one with a pop-up, one with a wafter, see what works? Or do you want me to stick with 2 pop-ups and see if I can actually manage to catch a fish on a pop-up? Let me know in the comments, and then I'll decide what to do when I come back tomorrow and film. Although that then means I'm going to have to get this video edited and out. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. We'll see. But anyway, leave it in the comments what you want to see. And I'm going to stick it out on here now. I'll give it another half hour, have a couple more recasts, and see if we can get one. Come on! So annoyed about that one that came off. I'm wondering if, because the carp aren't huge in here, there's nothing massive, I think like mid-teens at the most. I'm wondering with a size 6 hook, if that's too big. But then again, everyone says that on a Ronnie you need a big hook. That helps it. But I'm thinking if the fish are small and they've got humongous mouths and they're sucking in a 12mm bait, which is quite little compared to a size 6 hook. I don't know, what do you reckon? Do you reckon try a size 8 hook? I do like a smaller hook. Don't know. Is it too blatantly obvious? I'm still not sure about having a bait popped up off the bottom. I do like a bottom bait. And lately I've even been swaying away from wafters. I've been going completely on the bottom, completely on the deck. I've been finding that's been working for me, so I don't know, still yet to be convinced on the old pop-ups. I'll come back to you if we get anything. Well, I'm bored sitting here, so I decided to make up another one. That is a size 8 with a wafter on, so I've decided to make that up. That is a Nash Monster Squid 12mm wafter. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to make up another PVA stick. This is probably going to be the last of my sort of mix that this is like a krill mix. After this I think I'm going to swap onto either Manila or mainline cell for the winter months for my stick mixes, because the sticks seem to be doing well. There's probably enough in there actually. There's my plunger. I'm getting really bad for just putting things safe and then losing them immediately. Well, it ain't safe, it's on the floor. I'm so unorganised with stuff. So yeah, we'll try one with a wafter so we know it's on the bottom then, and see if that works. Or maybe, I think it's probably just going to be a quiet day on here, to be fair anyway. I think whatever we had would probably... It's probably not exactly the most fair test. I think when I come back tomorrow and go on the other lake, depending on the weather, it'll be a bit of a better test for it. Need to order some more of this mesh. It's from Carp King. I've normally always got a discount on the weekend. that. Right, that's that. Okay, we'll get the right hand one in and do that one. Actually no, left hand one, do that one. Although that is the one that went off, isn't it? Anyway, we'll get one in, do it, and put it out with a wafter on. Right, I'll swap the right hand one from the pink to the yellow, as that's what got us the bite, and dipped it in the glug. Put a tiny little PVA mesh bag on the end as well. Oh, better pull the clip down actually, I haven't done that. That'd be good if we hooked a fish, it comes straight off. I think I've done it on the other one. What did you get? Ouch. Oh, should have done this before. There you go, that's on there now. Perfect. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well guys, we're into a fish. Right at the end of the day, I'd completely given up hope. Please don't come off. So it's the right hand rod. This is on a pop-up. I'll put them both back on pop-ups. Both yellow pop-ups. So if we get this in, this will be first fish landed on a Ronnie rig on a pop-up. If we get it in. Another good little fight. Well, let's get this in the net and save a blank. Grab the net. Oh. Uh-oh, we got a double take. Uh-oh. Have we got a double take? I think we have. Well, clearly there's a bite time going on here. Let's get this one in the net. Oh, that's missing. Yeah, come on. Right, let's get you in there. And then let's sort out this other one. Uh-oh. Well, stay in that net. Well guys, I've sat here all day. It's getting on for like 3 o'clock I think. And then suddenly 2 have gone off. You couldn't write it, could you? Is it another? Oh, it's a mirror. Right, we're gonna have to. Oh, see if this one is. No, it would be nice if that one had dropped out the net. But no, we're gonna have to put this one in as well. Right, let's get this unhooked. That's gonna run mess here. Well, 2 in the net. Right, let's get these unhooked and try and save a mess. Wow, there we have it guys. A matching pair. The mirror and the common. Let's get them on the mat and have a look. actually scrap that. I can't get a picture because I've left my camera in the car, but there they are, guys. Very nice. So I don't know what's going on. Obviously there's a bit of a bite time going on here. Let's see if I can get them both back in one. There's one, there goes the other one. Boom! Right, I think I got the time wrong on there, it's actually 3 o'clock. I'm going to stay into darkness now I've had those two. I was going to pack up, but that's got me fired up now, which is good because the cold was getting through to me sitting there under my umbrella. So yeah, we've broke the blank and broke the curse of no fish on pop-ups. So I kept that one out on a wafter for a short while, and I thought, well, nothing's happening with it. Well, actually, I did get an indication. I think it was a liner, which I'm not sure I got that really because I got a very slack line going to it. So I brought it in and put a pop-up back on it. So that's what happened with that. So we didn't get that on a wafter. Got them both on pop-ups, both yellow pop-ups. So they're both on yellow pop-ups now. And let's see if we can get another one before the end. By the way, if you're still here and you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. I don't know why, I seem to be getting left behind. I don't know if do people just not like me or something? Possibly. I mean, I'm not the most likeable of people. But yeah, my subscriber count isn't going up that much. I'm getting a few views, but you aren't subscribing. Maybe you just don't like me. I accept it, it's fair enough. But yeah, if you could. It is nearly Christmas, come on. Right, come on, Carp. I'm just excited. Got one on the Ronnie rig. Yes. The line has just tightened slightly. Are you going to go? Or was it just a liner? Tightened up a bit, but didn't go. Well, come on, baby. At least I suppose that's the good thing with Ronnie rigs. There's a bit of movement there again. Is that in theory they reset themselves very well. So if something, oh, hello. I need to get some food for the robin. What have I've got some pellets. Let's put some pellet down. That's the robin. Yeah, in theory, they'll reset. There he is. He's back. Oh, that scared him. Right, come on. There's obviously a fish there interested. Unless there's a little fish hooked on it. We should keep an eye on it. There's got to be a fish on that, I reckon. Yeah, there's got to be, hasn't there? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, we got a fish on. Even though I nearly took the bloody rod pod with me. And that was a pathetic take. Now it's woken up a bit. What's it going to be? Please be the lever or the koi, that'd be nice. Can't remember if this is the size 6 or the size 8 hook, because as I did earlier I changed one over to the size 8 just to see if that would help with a smaller fish or not. I know everyone says that a bigger hook is better for a Ronnie rig. I just think with the sort of size of carp in here, well, this feels like it's fighting well. He's hugging bottom well. But you never know till you see him, do you? So if we land this, 3 fish, or 4 bites and 3 fish. I'll take that. Come on. Come on. Get away from that line. Let's see ya. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? It's common. Is it common? Yes, it's common. This landing that I use when I'm lure fishing, but it's got a decent sized head on it, so it's about the right size for the fishing here, because my big carp net is a bit too humongous. Well, it would have been handy with two when I had their double take, but this one did the business. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, get off. It's getting dark, I can't see the line. Uh-oh, get off of there. Well, he's putting up a real good fight, this one. From a poor take to a decent fight. He's not the biggest either. I think he might be just slightly bigger than the others. But he does not want to go in that net. Yeah, my baby. There he comes. There he comes. Oh, you got him. Yeah, that's got you. Lovely. Fishing in row 3. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger than the other two. Very nice way to finish the day off. Let's get him out and have a look. See what the hook hold's like as well. Oh yeah, he is a chunk. He is a real chunk. Little short, stocky, chunky one. Now Drake put up a good fight. Very nice. Gloves off. Yeah, he's a nice chunk, that is. Right, let's have a look. So, it's hooked him top lip. Alright, right in the middle. Yeah, look at the belly on him. Or her. Very, very nice. We'll hold you up and get a little look at you. You're gonna stay still. There we go, guys. I don't know what he weighs. I don't know really. Got to be getting on for 10. What do you reckon? Today, maybe 8 or 10, I reckon. But yeah, quite a belly on him. It's a little short, stocky little bugger. Hopefully, he'll grow a lot bigger. Very, very nice. Thank you very much for gracing us and eating that pineapple pop-up. Westy's pineapple pop-up doing the business again. Right, let's slip you back, matey. Oh, shit, nearly went in then. There's no bank there, that's just reeds. Off he goes, very nice, very graceful. Lovely. That was on the size 6 pre-tied Korda ones, which has pretty much blunted it, really. Might probably just be able to touch it up, I reckon, with the sharpener. Yeah, maybe. Still, yeah, but not as sharp as I'd like it. So we'll either replace that or go home. Bait's still alright though. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll just take it off, replace it with the other pre-tied one that we've got, and then I can use the parts to make up another one as well. So nothing is wasted. Get rid of the hook. I think they just use, I'm assuming they just use shrink tubing on the Korda ones, and that's not a kicker. Or is it a kicker? I don't know. I assume it's shrink tubing. Right, all packed up in the car. It's 5:30. No more fish, unfortunately. But we had 4 bites and 3 fish landed. So I'll take that as a bit of a win, I think. It's hard to say really on that lake. As I say, it can be very hard. So on a cold day like today, 4 bites, I don't know, maybe if we had any rig on, that might have been all we would have had. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that, and that last one was very nice, and a bit of excitement with a double take as well. So yeah, all in all, I'm happy with that. Let me know, as I said earlier, let me know if you use the Ronnie rig, how you get on with it, whether you like using it with a pop-up, a wafter or a bottom bait, or if you use all 3 depending on the situation. Yeah, let me know. I think I will give it a go again. It would be very interesting to take it to like a busy day ticket water, which I'll probably have to wait till next year really to give it a thorough go on a well-stocked venue to see how it performs. But I will, as I've seen it works today, I will carry on using it. I quite like the idea of using small ones in PVA bags as well. Let me know if you do that or not. But yeah, happy with that. So as always, thanks very much for watching. It won't be so long for the next video, I promise. I'm going to be out tomorrow filming, and the next day, and hopefully the next day as well, making the most of it. And as I said earlier, you know what I'm going to say, hit the like button, subscribe, all that business. Right, I'm going to go home, well, go to Tesco's, get some dinner, go home, celebrate, and get to bed, back out on the bank tomorrow. Cheers.